What up YouTube, Topaz Jason, and I got a pretty good show lined up for you today, man. First we're going to jump to a brief instrumental from underground producer Shaw Major. Then we're going to jump into this new Rick Ross song. Then we're going to jump into some questions. So Rick Ross, he's been really busy as of late, man. He's been dropping like a track every single damn weekend. I think this is really just to go along with his newfound deal that he's gotten and shit. He's trying to regain the momentum that he once had. And honestly, this is one of the better tracks that he released. It's back on his soulful style and such because, you know, he only releases but so many different styles of songs and shit. And this one happens to be one of my favorites. And I kind of wish he was spitting something real on this shit, man. But quite honestly, I compare the way his rhyme scheme goes to how Family Guy tells jokes and shit. Because they jump off into like some random shit, but yet it still be on topic to just make fun of some fucking body. See, Rick Ross says some sort of random shit every so often, man, but says it in a way that people consider it to be cool and shit. Even though he's not being very lyrical, a lot of people just ride with that shit. But yet that style kind of works with this track because it's more of a vibing out type track, hence why there's no hook, in which I wish there was a damn hook, but yet with the whole style, the whole vibe that's going along with it, you're not really missing it. Overall, a decent track that I definitely recommend people to go ahead and peep out, man. But anyway, on to Ask, Download, Pass. So Andrew says about this J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar potential album, man, that it needs to be a classic for this generation. And you know what? I definitely want it to be a classic, but I quite honestly don't think it has to be a classic, you feel me? I mean, this generation of 2010 plus have seen a fair share of some quality fucking projects and shit. Like J. Cole's 2014 Forest Hills Drive, that shit was fucking dope. And then go back to Kendrick Lamar's, say, Section 80 and shit. I mean, just off of these two artists, man, they've dropped some quality projects and shit, in which it would be great if they came together to do a classic. And we all know that this generation's commercial side has been upon the worst ever type shit, but ultimately there's still core fundamental music that is being released, so they don't necessarily need this shit to be great. And Andrew also talks about how Kendrick on To Pimp a Butterfly is talking about the whole tax situation and shit too, about how America continues to show us all of this shit that we have to have and we have to buy that shit, and then once we go out and get it, they Wesley snipe us, which you're right. And that shit was real shit. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there. And you can go to downloadpass.com, that's down there, to read today's article.